What's up? I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought I'd make one on something that I just found out about recently, like within the last month or so. And it is called fat acceptance. I'm probably way behind on this, but I just found out that this was a thing. And it kind of blows my mind a little bit. Like, I understand it. I understand wanting to be seen as a person and not just like a body. I'm Native. I'm Native in Canada. I'm also a single Native woman with 2 kids, so really add that on top of the things that people already automatically think about me, like a drunk, thieving Native who sells meth or something. People judge me. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, people judge me all the time for things that are completely out of my control. So I really, really understand the wanting to be seen as a person, as an individual. But what I don't get, of course, is the extremes of it. Like, I've only seen some videos, but some of the videos I've seen have been larger women. They've all been women. Okay, they've all the videos I've seen about this fat acceptance thing has been women. It's been women. Okay, but they would put down women who have lost a lot of weight, like say they lost 200 pounds or something, and they would put them down and shame them, and that's kind of going backwards, I think, in a movement that's supposed to be about acceptance and wanting the best for others, or positive things. When you're wanting positive things for other people, right, it kind of seems backwards when somebody decides to be as healthy as they can be, and others shame them for it. So I am obese. I am obese. I am not on the healthy side of my weight, my height to weight, whatever thing. So I come from that experience of being bigger. And my weight is something that I could control. It is something that I have, on occasion lost weight, usually like 10, 15 pounds. And then people start to tell me that I'm getting too skinny, which is really weird because I'm still not in my healthy weight range. I'm still like obese, but you could see it on my frame how much of that 10, 15 pounds has come off. So I've lost motivation to lose weight more, or to keep eating healthy and to keep exercising and stuff, because of comments like that, like, oh, you're getting too skinny, it must be drugs, or people being suspicious of my weight loss when I'm taking back my idea of being healthy. Because I really don't think that you can be the healthiest you that you can be when you are bigger. If anybody looks into anything about nutrition, you know that eating too much, eating the wrong types of food, drinking pop is not good for you. I think all of us should know that by now. At this point in time, I think all of us know that junk food is junk and that you shouldn't be eating it. But I do. I eat it. And I think when I eat that kind of food, I'm really not being healthy. And it will affect my children. And it will affect the kids that come around me. And I don't know how this fat acceptance movement will affect us in the future, because it's, from some of the things that I've seen, it's gotten to a point where it's like embracing being big rather than embracing yourself as a person, if that makes any sense. They're embracing the weight that you have on your frame rather than embracing who you are as a person. And, I've struggled with depression and anxiety for a long time, for probably as long as I can remember. And one of the things that I learned was that when you are spiraling downwards in your mental health and you're not doing well, you have to start eating well and exercising so that it lessens the damage that your mental health is doing. So if you're not having healthy habits like that, how can you really be healthy? How is this going to affect our future? I get, seeing people as people, but when we're glorifying big bodies, I don't think we should be glorifying bodies, especially any body that's unhealthy. People, minds. I'm really all about the minds of people. That's where everything is. That's who everything we are as a person is. Our bodies are just a tool for us to experience the universe, right? And so if we're not taking care of our tool to experience the universe, then we can't have the fullest experience that we can have. And it's going to affect everybody around us, especially with social media. Everything goes around crazy fast on social media. Okay, and my fat that I allow on my body is in my control. I don't have any health problems. I don't know, whatever they've said a couple things why people get to, really ginormous frames, but I don't have any of those. For me, it's mostly about my mental health that affects me. And they say when things start to affect your daily life, like not being able to go to the store, not being able to, just do normal everyday things, then you have a problem. And so if we're talking about size and not being able to fit in a seat that's for the average person, that is affecting your life. If you don't go to a certain restaurant because you can't fit in their seats, do you not see that as not affecting your life? Or like airplane seats, that's a thing that's happening now, right? People are wondering if they need to charge people for more than one seat because they can't fit in a seat. That affects your life. That's affecting your life. Isn't that something you need to start taking control of and move into a healthier direction? And the healthy range on a person's frame, that BMI thing, it's pretty broad. Like, I think you've got enough room to enjoy foods. You got plenty of cheat days that you can take. Because I think mine is something like, I'm allowed to get to like 150 before I start going into the obese range or something like that. And I'm 180, so I'm 30 pounds above that. And I already don't eat tons as it is. I just eat the wrong stuff. That's my problem. But it's going to be hard to talk to people about the health side of things because there is this notion that if you come at it from the health angle, then you're just using that as a way to talk down to the person. Whereas I think that's their own emotions. They're seeing their own emotions on other people that aren't actually there in that other person. It's in them, and they're seeing how they think and feel on somebody else. It's a really strange thing, and I don't really get the extreme part of this fat acceptance movement that it's getting to, that you can allow yourself not to take control over your only tool in this universe, your body. That's your only tool in this universe. That's truly yours. And you know what? People are making money. People are making money off of you if you're overweight. They are. Because you have to pay for... Well, actually, I can't speak from that because I don't have experience on it. But the things I've seen is like people setting up shops designated for bigger people. Or it will really kick in when you're older. Like... If you see a younger person closer to my age saying that they don't have any health problems, it's because the health problems haven't kicked in yet. Your body, you know, at some point will get tired and then the health problems will come on. It's usually 40s, 50s, 60s. That's when all the health problems start showing up in people that I think. I don't know. I haven't looked into that, but that's what I think. But it's something that's going to affect us, and we really cannot be scared to talk about weight. Weight does not define anybody as a person. Does not define anything that is happening in here, in your brain. Your brain is you. That's who you are. It's the weight that's on your body has nothing to define about what's in there, but it is a system. It's a system that all works together, and what you put in your tool feeds what's up here, right? It's all a system to make that thing in there work. All of it. I don't know. I have to think more about it, but those are just some of the thoughts that I wanted to share. And I really think we got to think about the kids, you know? The more we learn about this, like, this is the heaviest that we've ever been. People before us haven't been this big in this many numbers. So this definitely needs to have more conversations, and I think I will look more into it, and you know, I have to decide how I'm going to let this affect my kids, because there will come a point where I can no longer control what they see, do, eat, all of that, and I have to give them the best that I can. And I don't think loving yourself is good, but feeding yourself junk is not. Letting yourself get to that big is not. Because it's just not, it's not healthy. It doesn't feel good when you can't, when you have to, when there's something that you want to do and you can't do it because it's too hard, you know, and it holds you back, or it affects your daily life, like the chair thing. It doesn't feel good. I don't know how anybody could feel good by that. And I want them to be the best them that they can, and I don't think they will if they are bigger. I don't. I want them to be healthy, strong. I want them to go far. I want them to think healthy. I want them to have I want them to be really strong as people, and I don't think being obese or morbidly obese, even my size, is going to help them. It's not. I know it's not. And the conversation on how this affects our society as a whole has to come into play. And I know people are starting to come into play with it, but people come at them hard, you know? As soon as you try to deconstruct this fat acceptance thing in any way, people come at other people hard. So I'm expecting some hate, you know, but I've experienced hate all my life, so it's not gonna hurt me too much. But we really need to deconstruct how this is gonna affect our society, because it's gonna affect my children, and I care about them. I care about them a lot. I care about people, okay? But that, I will think more about it, and, you know, make another video at some point. But that's it for now. and I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm doing okay. I could be doing better, but I'm just doing okay right now. Eating a lot of fast food. Not good for me. I'm not going outside as much. I'm not really exercising, so my mental health isn't doing great, but it's stable right now. It's okay. It's in an okay place. I just have to refine motivation in different places again, and I think making videos on things that I am thinking about and have opinions on will help me. So, even if this doesn't help anybody else, it's helping me. Okay?